With the ons and ongoing.
What is going on with the ons and ongoing?
Hello,
Yes,
world.
what an excellent question.
The world wants to know. The masses have been having. I got a hiccup. The masses have been the man. What is on with the going?
Had to shake it off. Had to shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, ooh.
I was about to sing that shit. I'm fucking dying.
Yeah.
And the players go hey 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 hey. Hey.
Are you a Swiftie?
You know Lazarus in it helped her write that, right?
I'm sure he did.
What does that mean?
What it means is you keep saying his name like he's some big shot.
He is. He's a very talented musician.
Lazarus in it. If that isn't like okay, if that is one of the single dumbest names of a real
That's
person that
I can't help,
has been on this show.
I can't help when someone decides to name this show.
Yeah. It couldn't be helped, exactly. And I just want to emphasize that it was so far out of our hands that
That's what his parents named him, I think.
another person's name, we have no control over that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, what's been going on? I mean, who am I kidding? You can see I'm wearing the same shirt as last episode. This is occurring shortly after our last. I have my jacket on the seat behind me. I had to take it off. It was getting hot in here. It's about to get even hotter with some of these amazing clips we have queued up to watch.
Some clips is clipping.
These clips are clipping. Hopefully the audio isn't clipping. And I want to say this too. I've noticed here and there, especially with some of the guest episodes, there are some minor audio issues at times. But I want to let you know that I am doing everything in my power to get better at noticing these things in real time. I'm not always able to monitor the levels at all times because I'm actively participating in the show. But unless you want like a shittier product overall, I could just sit back like a mute dumbass and watch the levels and play the role of engineer perfectly to a T.
Just a podcast with just me and like Christian chimes in like every once in a while. And
Yeah.
I was like, so I got a fucking a lace addiction. It's just ridiculous. Every time that bitches buy one, get one free, I'm buying some, but the limit is 2. And that's how they stopped me from buying fucking 20, because then that would mean I would get 20 bags free. And I just be eating them bitches. Like I open one, I'm driving or some shit, that motherfucker's gone.
Yeah, and if I'm just responsible for the audio quality, there's no stopping him. You know, I can't do anything about it. I'll have no say whatsoever. I get vetoed every time. If all I'm here to do is just make sure that the ship is afloat, yeah, there goes all my voting power. So yeah, we don't want that to happen. Because I mean, now I can bring the hammer down and be like, no fucking eating. You get to eat for 5 minutes and that's it. And the rest of the podcast, the other 90% of what we're doing is without food. Yeah.
You're gonna hear me this bitch doing a mukbang. I had to think about what's it called, a butt pong, a butt bang,
a butt bang. Of course.
Bang. You want to see me on the podcast doing a butt bang?
Yeah. To the bussy boys would love that.
Yeah.
All about a good butt bang.
Comment, let us know.
Like, comment, and subscribe right here at the top. Please.
Please, por favor, si vous play.
What was I going to say? Oh, you wanted to, even before we started, you were like, I'm making a PB&J and then I'll be right there with it. And I was like, let's go ahead and just eat first. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Because I was eating too. And I was like, what perfect timing. We can eat prior to recording. How's that sound? Does that sound like a plan?
Gotta get the fans something different, you know?
No. We should do one. We should do an actual mukbang at some
We
point.
could do it. We'll get noodles.
I'll get like a big carved ham, like with the head on and everything, with the apple in its mouth. And then you'll get like a little, like you said, a little cup of noodle, whatever thing, like easy microwave. Like I'll have the whole spread all nicely decorated, like I said, like Thanksgiving, like Grinch style Christmas dinner. God. You know, and then you're gonna have just a little cube of tofu, all pitiful.
What, apple?
With an apple, yeah, a little tiny tofu cube with an apple next to it.
I'm gonna be smacking that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the less food you have, the better, because I feel like you're a loud eater, especially on mic.
I'm not a loud eater.
On mic. You're a loud ass fucking. Well, you eat loud foods. Like you said, you eat chips and like shit.
Yeah.
And those fucking Oreos and shit that you were throwing down on.
The Oreos weren't loud. No, when we used to play games all the time, and I'd be like eating on the mic and shit.
Yeah, everyone would be like, God damn. You're eating.
Oh, shit.
It's no joke.
I'll be hungry.
Serious business.
I'll be snacking. Oh.
Yeah. But it was good. When you came through, I tried to feed your fucking bottomless pit. I bought a bunch of chips and like I said, those Oreos and shit, and you put them to work.
Indeed, I did.
Not a chip wasted. Yeah.
I be having to restrain myself. I was like, damn, I probably shouldn't eat these all tonight. Let me make them last.
Yeah. And I delight in helping others, you know, especially when it suits me, when it stands to benefit me. But I have no business helping anyone on the street who can't do shit for me. I mean, what the fuck? Who do you think I am?
I mean, they could, but like, honestly, in these days,
but I'm not. I don't like to gamble with my time like that, right? You know,
true.
It's like I need to know up front what I stand to gain here.
I'm like, right here, right now. What can you do for me?
What can you do for me? How much money am I making?
Do a little dance.
I don't even care about that. I mean, shit. But here's this guy, video of a guy who's taking it upon himself to help some passersby. He notices, or maybe are a little intoxicated. Maybe they're wailing out for help. I don't believe there's sound with this video, but we do have the footage. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Can you see this?
I am able to see it.
It's very small. Like I said, there's no sound. So it's a guy. So he's approaching two women who are walking. It looks like it's nighttime. So it's dark out. He's walking up to them to ask if they're okay, because what we may be missing without the audio is that they might be crying, or something might be wrong, or they're crying out for help. So this guy approaches them concerned.
Stay far away from them.
And this lady behind him, who was escorting her friend, who seems to be in pain of some kind, she's stepping aside while he kneels down to her aid, to the one who's crying out. And this is what she does in the background. It looks like she's taking something out of her pocket. She's squarely behind the person helping here in this situation. And as she's squarely behind him, she's reaching into her back pocket for something of some sort. And I'm gonna have to take it off the screen at this point. But Lorenzo, if you could narrate what happens next for the.
Oh, I already knew it. Oh shit, boy. Oh.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Oh boy.
Yeah, got serious real quick, didn't it?
I fucking knew it. I can
put it back up here. As you can see, the few frames we did miss here, the girl who was maybe not feeling so well just got a little better all of a sudden, and she's standing up in the picture here. while old dude is on the ground now. So they've traded places effectively. Because what ended up happening with the woman from behind? What did it look like she did?
Yeah, she put that thing to his neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She had something of a sharp object, perhaps, and she had stowed away just for this such occasion.
It turned out he was a busybody, and she had to get busy.
So, I mean, that's...
Well, she didn't have to, because he wasn't doing nothing, but she's a busybody. That's what happens.
So, I mean, two lessons to be learned here. I mean, really, and this guy's alive. Apparently, reports are saying he is alive. He made it out alive. He did get stabbed in what looked to be like the shoulder blade or the back, but he did live. So he's doing all right. But what
learned from this?
The lesson, and I think it's obvious. I mean, there's two lessons. If I was going to examine this objectively, two lessons here. One, of course, you don't help anybody for any reason at all. You just don't help people. You don't help.
Don't do it.
Somebody needs help. You're not helping them. Somebody asks for help. You can respond, but with any one variation of the word no. This is how you respond.
Many languages use no.
Yes.
Everyone understands no.
Yes. You can say no, no thank you, no I cannot, never works.
Call your parents.
You could say never would actually be very honest, because that's as many times as you will be helping people is never. You will never help anyone under any circumstances. You don't help people, especially not at night by a dumpster or whatever the fuck that shit is. You're not helping anyone in those conditions, in that environment. But the other lesson to be learned here in this particular instance is that, I mean, it's for a reason that women don't have pockets. And I'm going to make that very clear right now. They do not have pockets for a reason.
What if women used to have pockets when they were stabbing men?
They were just...
Gotta take these away.
They were just stabbing and robbing people in alleyways.
They're like, we gotta take these away.
Setting people up to be stabbed.
They don't need these.
No, I think the real... And I'm working on a joke about this. And it's funny, you sent me a meme on... there was a video of a guy, like... he did a sketch you sent me that it was like a fabric company or like a clothing company, like, you know, how here's an idea, we give women pockets on pants, and then immediately all the different, like, the purse industry starts shooting him, and then fucking so on, so everyone executes him because they want to continue to make money off of the fact that women don't have. But the joke I'm working on of why women don't have pockets is because, and I only thought of it because I got up on stage like a week ago or so in Woodbridge, and I got on stage and I was about to perform, and before I could even say anything, the hosts in front of me started roasting me, and I didn't know why. They were pointing at my pants. They were pointing at my pant legs, and I thought it was because my pants were ripped, which they were in the crotch area, but I thought they could see it, which I was really hoping wasn't the case. I was like, God damn it, they know that my pants are ripped wide the fuck open, and I'm toast. I'm done. I can never come back here because everyone's seen my crotch. Fucking I Show Speed style, my dick has fallen out, down for the count. Which is another thing entirely, which we should bring back up because that's fucking hilarious. But but no, it wasn't that. They were pointing at my pant legs on account of the fact that my pockets were full to bursting of just random crap. Like I had my AirPods in there, and I had my work badge in there because I forgot to leave it in the car. I had like a notebook in there for the jokes I was writing. I had my phone in the same pocket as the notebook. Like I was doing a lot. Pens, everything. Like, and both pockets were full. And both my pockets, they looked like a couple fucking... They looked like two ball sacks being held hostage on either side of my body.
Oh my God.
And so after that, when I got down and I was thinking about how crazy full my pockets were, I was like, well, that's why women don't have pockets. Because, I mean, that's everything I could fit. And what I do now is I bring a little drawstring bag with me everywhere I go, like one of those little knapsack things, right? Because I only need like 5 things on me at any given moment. I might as well just put them in a bag. Or if I get a fanny pack, I might be that guy, the fanny pack guy now, because I don't want to have these fucking big meaty fucking flesh pockets on me at all times, right? But that's why women don't get. That's why they don't get pockets tailored onto their shit, because okay, I could fit all 5 things into my pockets at any given moment that I need, right? Sure. But can you imagine if a woman, everything she needs on her person at all times in a backpack or in a fucking purse? Can you imagine that on her person in her clothing? And not even if shit falls, just imagine the way she would look. She'd look like, what's that Pokemon, like Garbodor, like the fucking the garbage. She would just look like, her pants would look like garbage bags, with the shit poking out every which way, all jagged and shit. That's what it would look like, because women need to have no fewer than 50 things on them at all times. They need their keys, of course. They need
phone before keys,
and then they have 3 other key rings for some reason with 10 keys each on them. Not to mention the little VIP club cards that they have, right? Like you got the Food Lion card, the Kroger card, one for each grocery store.
Of course,
of course, because you never know where you're going to be. Even though you can get all that shit on your phone now. They've got all the feminine hygiene products as well that they need, and yes, you do need that. You do.
You need it.
They have a tinier purse that fits into the purse. That's known usually as a clutch. Yeah, right. Which is essentially a wallet, but everything a man can fit in a wallet is only a fifth of what fits into a clutch. Women have all the change that they've ever been given on their person in their clutch. And I mean, so you couldn't make clothing for women that could fit everything that they need to have on them. And you can call me sexist, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's just the truth. You've never had a mother if you don't agree with me. That's all I'm saying. You've never had a mother that you've known personally.
You're an orphan is what we're saying.
you might be estranged from your biological mother.
Your stuff is a bat, and
if you don't believe me.
Crime at night.
Anyway, so they carry knives too, turns out. But at least if it's in a purse, they got to dig around for a minute. It can't just be in their pocket like that. Yeah, that's a public safety hazard, giving women pockets.
It gives people time to react, so. Speaking
of coins, I know I brought up loose change and shit. I just saw this. This is kind of crazy to me.
So I can't get my medication because you don't take American money. Is that what?
So we can hear on the outset, first of all, it's at Walmart, so we already know we're in for a treat. This is happening at a Walmart, but you hear the guy saying it's a customer at a pharmacy in the pickup line trying to get his medicine from the pharmacy attendant here, and the pharmacy technician is not giving him his medicine because he's trying to pay with he's saying American currency.
You don't take American money?
And from the sound of it, it looks like he's trying to pay with change. And
it
seems like it's all change, or at least a big portion of it is big enough that they're not willing to accept payment.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck that. No. So I used to have, I keep my change in like sandwich bags like everyone else.
Yeah.
And I go to self-checkout. Okay? And I go when it's slow times and I put my coins in to the self-checkout because it's not busy and nobody has to deal with it but me and the fucking machine, okay? I'm not gonna make somebody, and I myself would not do it, count a bunch of fucking coins, bro.
Yeah.
And imagine you're counting in your head, somebody says something, you fucking lost your number. You gotta restart all over again.
Yeah.
Son, it would. Yeah, it's like it's either ruin your whole fucking day or say fuck this guy. I'm going to fuck this guy every time.
And it's like, I hope this isn't his regular pharmacy, this Walmart here, because I mean they're gonna dilute your shit with something special if you end up coming back.
You're gonna replace your medicine with saline.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, your fentanyl's not gonna hit the same after they see you coming, after they see your last name appear on the fucking product sticker on the printout. No, I mean, yeah, no, I totally agree with you, because it's crazy behavior to pay with change really anywhere other than a parking meter, even though that shit's all digital now, or like a toy dispenser or a arcade game. You don't pay with coins of any kind anywhere. You just don't. It doesn't happen. But I've been known to do it. And I'll say really only with quarters. You're not doing with anything smaller than quarters.
I save my quarters.
Exactly. If they need to count that shit out, make it as easy as possible. Count it out for them in groups of 4, whatever.
All pennies.
But I have a feeling this guy's got all manner of coin on that desk right there. I don't think he's making it easy in any sense of the word.
Wrap them up, because you could wrap them too. Put them in the little shits.
And that's the dumbest retort. Like, oh, you don't take American currency? You don't take American money? You're telling me that you're refusing my American money? And it's like, first of all, sir, don't have a stroke. That's what you need, your medicine. If you're going to get this, heated, let's make sure you can pay for this medicine first before you fucking stroke out on the Walmart floor in front of the fucking pickup desk here.
Oh my God.
But
they'd be like, he didn't get proper payment.
He didn't get proper payment. That's why he passed away right here before our very eyes. We had to call the paramedics. Try paying your fucking medical, your ambulance bill with pennies, sir, with American currency. Good fucking luck. No, it seems like they have a no coin policy here at the pharmacy for whatever reason. And I mean, how hard is it to just go to the front register and get some cash, just change in, go to like Lorenzo said, go to a slow register. Sure, they might not look at you the same way, but if that's really the only money you have, if it's not truly just you trying to get rid of some change, if this guy is this destitute that he has to dig through his pocket change to pay for some medicine, people will understand that. Go get some cash, come back, and done. They might not even have change back there, or they might only just have enough change, whatever, to make change for cash payments, right? So I mean, for any number of reasons, they don't store coins there at the pharmacy, whatever. I mean, not the end of the world, but these old fucking people, man, they make it seem like the sky is falling when somebody doesn't take.
I know people that don't have bank accounts. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, what are they doing?
They're like cashing their checks at guess where they're cashing their checks at?
Where?
Guess. Do a guess.
Oh my fucking God. Not at Walmart. Jesus fucking Christ. This fucking catch-all. This is just a fucking... Walmart is the ultimate poor enabler. Walmart enables fucking rednecks to be rednecks. It enables black people to be ratchet and fucking act up. It enables the worst in everyone. It brings out the worst in each and every American demographic. Walmart. You can buy your guns and your dip there. You can get your damn you cash your checks here. It's all like the archaic American processes that continue to live on in and around Walmart. You want to talk about the parking lots are a fucking hot mess. You know when you're in a Walmart because the tumbleweed comes through, but it's not organic matter. It's like a bunch of newspapers and fucking used condoms. That's when you know we're here. at Walmart. The only other place that's worse that gives you scarier vibes is probably like Kmart or damn Big Lots. That's when you know you're in trouble when you're at a Big Lots.
Them fucking I
think Kmart's closed, but Big Lots I think lives on. Big Lots, like, you lease furniture and shit from Big Lots.
Let me tell you
something. The worst furniture ever. I'm talking like worse than like Ross Dress for Less quality furniture. But you're not just buying it there because it's been marked down 20 times. At Big Lots, you're leasing marked down furniture. You're taking it home. You're paying $5 a month for a bar stool that looks like it came from the set of a fucking mob movie.
Oh my god!
But go ahead.
I fucking can't. Oh, I fucking can't.
Anyway, so we don't even have to watch this full video. I thought this was funny to watch this guy freak the fuck out because he can't.
Claiming, so you can't take American money.
Sounds like you're claiming you can't take American money. How about you go fucking die? Don't just fucking die. How about
if he falls on the ground,
yeah,
like a heart attack.
I'm going
That's
down.
what I'm looking for. His blood pressure's. Oh, my blood pressure.
Now I'm trying not to get upset without my medication, but it sounds to me like and fucking falls out. The world's a better place.
Oh my god.
We're all stronger together without this fucking prick.
Indeed.
And there's going to be people that defend this guy, but it is
but technically speaking, it is money, and it should be accepted at all places of commerce and exchange. This money should be accepted.
And to that person, I say, please, you cannot, cannot get lost fast enough.
Tell that person to come count this shit then.
Come count it out. You get to be posted up at each and every one of these spots. You and your little fucking Poindexter friends get to stay posted up and stay posted up like anti-abortion activists crowd around a fucking abortion clinic. Just like that. If you feel this passionately about people's change being accepted at registers, you know, you need to.
Anti-abortion people, do they not have jobs?
Like, oh no, of course not. Them and it's anti-abortion activists. It's the anti-fossil fuel people blocking traffic. All of them, they don't have jobs.
They don't have kids neither. Or they dropping them off at the babysitter? Like
nope, they don't have any. That's their whole existence is just being obnoxious, being a nuisance.
They leave their mom's basement. Mm-hmm. Oh, time to harass people again.
Time to get out there and do the Lord's work.
Oh my god!
Make sure people can't get to their jobs. What is a job? I've never had one.
If somebody stands in traffic blocking me from my job, I'm going to hit them. I'm going to hit them very slowly. I'm going to hit them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fuck that. Ooh, I'd be hot, bro. I'd be so fucking hot, bro.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry. Are you gonna hit them like this? Perhaps. I mean, you said slowly, but I mean this. Are you gonna hit them? I'm worried about even showing a second of this because if I fuck up, if I show too much, I'll just show the start here. This is a residential neighborhood. And then we'll roll it here. So you've seen the scene, you've seen the setting here. Did you see that?
Oh shit!
Did you see that?
Oh, say it again.
It's a guy coming around the corner.
Because I see the car.
You can hear the screeching of the tires and everything.
Heard the hit. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's this car. Right, I don't know why y'all can't see my cursor, but it's the white Toyota SUV. Behind that, there's another SUV, and it's coming up on this RAV4, the silver car. And this is what happens. Oh my god, this is So it happens real fast.
Oh,
You can see
okay.
the guy took off. He's doing a cartwheel in the air here. He got hit.
Oh,
I think
shit.
I can show this. I think we're okay. Right here, we see the car that's speeding, passing. It's actually a Chevy SUV that's parked here. But this white car on the road, this little, you see the leaves here of the tree line. This darker leaf happens to be a person that's suspended in animation in the midair here, performing an excellent acrobatic feat, a cartwheel in midair.
I know what that is. That's somebody's baby mom hitting their ass because they chose the other
You think
way.
so? Okay, well let's look on. Let's keep watching.
Oh.
All right, so we can put it back on screen here as the guy barrels around the corner here. Fuck.
Shit, boy.
Hits another car. Sounds
Somebody
like
owes
yep.
money or something.
So you think it's the baby mom in the car? It's actually the ex-boyfriend in the car that was trying to hit his ex-girlfriend. He was trying to run his ex down on the road. I'm not sure if that's who he ended up hitting or if it was the ex's father or somebody standing in the way, but he hit somebody.
I think he hit the new boyfriend.
He hit somebody. He hit the mess out of it because they flew higher than the car itself, and they were spinning, which is a nice little hospital trip, guaranteed.
Especially
Yeah.
I know a kid that just like happened to. I didn't actually see it, but he got hit. It was after school. I don't know if he was actually in a crosswalk, but the car hit him. He like flipped in the air and landed on his head. But he was straight. I seen him like a week after. He was fine.
Goodness gracious.
I called him. I think I called him Niglet.
Wow. An uplifting story with a great ending.
He was cool though. He's a cool little dude.
All right, Niglet, everybody. Oh man. So what's this that you put in here? You put free for all. What's that about?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it says all we need to know.
About the grand.
About the what? Oh, I think I lost you. Hello? Oh my god, last time my Wi-Fi cut out in the middle of it, in the middle of our interview. I hope that that's not the case this time. But as I'm pulling this up, it looks to be AI generated art related. Oh, are we back?
We are back.
All right, sorry, something cut out there. But what is this about? You put it in here.
Indeed. I was like, this is an opportunity to utilize all the AI art. I mean, well, I was thinking it's art that like AI and that like people have used AI to create and we could just use it since it can't be copyrighted. That's what I was thinking.
That is
and I was
excellent.
letting the masses know that they could utilize the same because we're all about sharing here at the Bussy Boys. Sharing amongst ourselves. We don't help strangers.
And can I
like
preface this portion of the show by saying this is a secret that they don't want you to know. They just don't want you to know. Who's they? Hey, depends. But whoever they are, they don't want you to know about them. And so it's best that we keep this between me and you, right? And the best way to make sure that happens is that you subscribe, right? Because if you're subscribed, this is getting channeled directly to you. Okay, direct pipeline of information straight to your brain, especially when you turn on that notification bell as well. And also, if you like, it doesn't hurt either.
It doesn't hurt.
It's sort of like an information acquisition catalyst, if you will, that like button. So, but yeah, do not want you to know about this, but we're here to provide, right? So let's go ahead and take it away with this Verge article. AI generated art cannot be copyrighted, rules a U.S. federal judge. D.C. District Court Judge Beryl A. Howell says human beings are an essential part of a valid copyright claim. Interesting.
So if your pet makes some art, that shit can't be copyrighted.
Yeah.
But if your fetus does, it can.
But here's the thing, right? Here's why this is like on shaky ground. Because the AI art is comprised of existing created work.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So say there's AI art that's created that effectively mirrors or is near identical to an existing art piece. I'm sure that could be challenged. But the case of most AI art creations is not is not that it's a one-for-one of an existing piece of art, though it's the aggregate of millions of existing digital art pieces, right? I mean, this in and of itself isn't identical to any other one photograph. So, I mean, I get what he's saying there, but I'm sure the moment somebody challenges this against something that's clearly like a ripoff of some existing shit created by a person, then it's gonna be all out war on the AI painters, on the AI artists. The United States District Court judge ruled on Friday that AI generated artwork can't be copyrighted. She was presiding over a lawsuit against the U.S. Copyright Office after it refused to copyright to Stephen Taylor for an AI-generated image made with the creativity machine algorithm he'd created. Okay, so this is the image, looks like. Which, I mean, it looks neat. It's clearly a railroad going under an archway that's covered in moss and brush. Okay, cool, but it's a little pixelated, so clearly it's been digitized. That's been borne out in past cases cited by the judge, like the one involving a monkey selfie. To contrast, Judge Howell noted a case in which a woman compiled a book from notebooks she'd filled with, quote, words she believed were dictated to her, end quote, by a supernatural, quote, voice, was worthy of copyright. All right, so I mean, this is just all over the place, but the I guess the consensus is that absent of any human intervention, AI generated art is not claimable. So there we have it. As of now, in this DC ruling, it's fair game. I see why you called this a free-for-all. So, I mean, are you suggesting we while the getting's good, we make a bunch of L&C podcast related AI artwork to use in branding?
Yeah.
And I think we get right on that because now's the time. I mean, we don't have to credit anybody. We could claim it for ourselves and then copyright that as our creation. I think that's what we do. I think we create it through an AI art generator. Then we take that and tweak it in like the most minuscule yet meaningful way.
Oh my God.
And then call it our creation.
That's literally how people get away with stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, what's that one joint? Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. He got sued for, I think he stole someone's beat or something.
Yeah.
But he like added a little or something like that.
Yeah.
And he got away with it.
Like the piano thing.
Maybe.
Something.
It was like a real simple thing.
I know what you're talking about, though, and that was a very notorious case of copyright infringement.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So don't be surprised when you see a new logo here. And I've been meaning to make a new logo anyway because the font that we use for our pretty cursive logo is, I guess it's hard for people to read.
They can't read it.
You can't read it. The and looks like an E. The L's covered by the P.
I was gonna say we need to find someone.
There it is on your shirt right there. Daisies.
I was gonna say we gotta find someone whose name starts with an E to join the group, and I was like, no, we know M.
The L&C. There we go. Wow, look at that. Problem solved. No, I am going to change it. So enjoy the old logo while it lasts. It's going to become vintage very, very soon. And get your products, get your L&C associated merchandise while supplies last, such as, but not limited to, this beautiful sticker here that I have.
Beautiful stickers. I got stickers all over my shit.
Yes. I've got business cards, stickers, shirts.
All over the place. Shirts. I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Wait till we rebrand on you hoes. And you be like, ooh, who's this? And it's like, it's us.
Oh, let's take a look. I added this in. Scary situation here. I mean, this was always my nightmare, right? Getting stuck in an elevator.
Because you're gonna say Monday. Is that the case?
The procedure is for the security on site to do that, but I've let them know about how you're feeling. I've also let them know about.
So, when you're stuck on an elevator, there is a microphone apparatus where you can page like the front desk of the building and ask for help, right? There's usually like an SOS button that sets off an alarm of some kind to let personnel know that the elevator is stuck or there's some type of fire issue, any issue of any kind on an elevator. There's a button for that, but there's usually a button for you to get in contact with somebody, to phone somebody. And this guy is seated on the elevator next to someone else who's also seated, which would seem to indicate that they've been stuck on this elevator for some time now. But what the caption or the description of the video outlines for us is that these people have been on the phone with the front desk or whoever's in charge of responding to the elevator phone call here. They've been on the phone trying to figure out why they are unable to contact emergency services in this instance, right? I mean, that would be the logical next step. Okay, the elevator's stuck. Let's get the firefighters or police in here, whoever emergency, whatever emergency service is predisposed to deal with a situation like this. Let's get them on site, on scene to solve this, right? But for some reason, they're having a little bit of a back and forth with the person on the other end of this phone call.
The ETA, and they did tell me that there is no ETA at the moment. I can't give you something I do not have.
Yeah, but call the fire department. It's emergency.
Yes, of course, but as well, the fire department will also wait on the technicians as well, even if they are on.
So she's saying protocol is to notify the elevator technician. And then it's the elevator technician's job to alert emergency services. Right. So, I mean, what's your guess as to who's dead the moment you get off this elevator? Let me find that bitch who's not calling the fucking fire department.
Look, what if her shift ends before?
Oh yeah. Oh no kidding.
Don't worry.
My thing is though. Okay, so there's that, right? She doesn't want to call them. Whatever. Do you not have reception on this elevator?
That too, because I'm like, you're recording. I'm like, how come they don't call
You're
themselves?
recording with the damn phone. Call the damn fire department. So that must be it. They must not have cell reception on this elevator, whatever floor they're on. There's a shit ton of floors in this building. So I mean, it could be possible they're sandwiched in a portion of the building without.
You can make emergency calls even when you're.
Yeah, though that's the thing, right? Yeah, there's like emergency cell access. Yeah, so
your shit'll fucking supercharge.
Yeah,
fucking special ability that shit. Open attack. 911.
But here's the thing, though. It looks like they're on floor. Well, I can't tell if that's the floor they're on or the floor they're trying to go to. But I see that 51 is lit up. So I mean, let me assume they got even halfway to that point coming down or up. That's still pretty high up. Either way, either they're higher than 54 or 51, or they're just a little bit lower.
That means they should be good, right? And then I feel like in a hotel, like you'll want cell service no matter where you at. So it's like You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if
And
this
then
is a hotel or
Wi-Fi-
what, but for sure.
Oh, true.
I mean, they could be in some type of government building or business of some sort.
Damn.
They do look pretty casual though, so I don't know. This guy's holding like a little garbage bag or some shit.
Is that what it is? I don't know, like a shoe or a conch shell.
I have no idea. A shell? No, it looks like a bag, like a little sack. A little sack on his sack there.
Ooh.
Little hat on a hat, sack on a sack.
Heard that up on the shelf and now
I'm sorry, I've already let the security guard know that you guys requested the dispatch for the ambulance and the fire department, but...
You're not calling it because it costs $10,000 to get fire department here. It's a way to save money on our suffering, so thank you.
But I also need to keep the lines clear. Unless there's an emergency in the elevator, that is...
We have a woman that's about to pass out. What's not emergency?
Okay, so apparently this lady next to him is about to pass out. According to them, they're losing air in the elevator, sure. That's why they're trying to get help here. But yeah, I don't think it concludes with them saying that they've already called or that they've attempted to call. So I think we can put this squarely on them for not just calling the emergency.
I'd have lied. I'd have been like, somebody's bleeding. I'd have been like, oh, my bad. Misheard them. They were reading.
Yeah. I wonder too, though. I wonder if it's that they did call the fire department already, and they said that they couldn't respond until they got word from like a certified elevator technician.
No, that's kind of fucking
then that
ridiculous.
would be even more fucked up.
Yeah, that's like, and then firefighters are usually good people. Now, the other ones, you know what I'm saying? But firefighters are usually pretty cool.
Yeah, but I also feel like a firefighter would have less of an obligation to respond to some shit like this because they're kind of like the kind of fuckwit, you know, like hanging around on the damn fucking stripper pole, having a good time, you know, dancing around, making TikToks. Right? No, I mean, like, that's all they do. They're just making TikToks in the station all day and fucking, you know, just like I said, just like fucking off. But then the cops, yeah, they're shittier overall, but that's because they have to work around the clock all the time too. Like they can't take no for an answer that, oh my God, this fucking schizophrenic lady called us for the fucking 50th time. I'm going to go check on her again. And then I'm going to tase her and arrest her because I'm tired of this. But they have to respond. I feel like the fire team could be like, are you sure it's an emergency? Because, you know, you sound okay, and I haven't heard back from the building's elevator technician to constitute a true emergency. So until I get word from them, if you could go ahead and, if that fat lady next to you hasn't passed out yet, just go ahead and wait a little longer and go ahead and try and place a phone call to the technician's private cell number if you can.
When she passes out, there'll be less air being taken up, so take advantage of that.
Yeah, take advantage of that moment, truly. Act on it. Just try and conserve as much air as possible, wait for her to pass out, and then go to town on that fresh air. If you can use her body actually as a step stool of sorts to reach the upper panel of the elevator, that'll actually give you more access to air. And I'm sure she'll be very thankful when she wakes up and she can breathe again once you've informed her that you were able to use her body as a step apparatus to gain access to more open air. So I mean, think outside the box. Like, I know you're trapped in an elevator technically, but if you could think outside the box in the meantime while we wait a phone call from the elevator technician. I mean, it does seem a little ridiculous, but I mean, that's my worst nightmare. Like I said, to be trapped in the elevator, especially that high up, not knowing what's going on. What if it's an issue with the cabling?
Oh my God, if it drops.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if you would know when it's about to hit the ground, but you want to jump right before it hits the ground.
Really?
Yeah, because if you like collide at the same time, but like don't jump too high, because what if you hit the fucking ceiling and then get smacked down again?
And do you want to like belly flop almost? Because what if you jump vertically and like you smash your head into either one of the damn surfaces and like break your neck and shit, right?
I guess try to like stay in the air as long as possible. Do like a few flips.
I guess do some flips. Yeah. Flip like, do your best to flip like that guy or lady who got hit by the SUV earlier. Try it. I know. Try and time it out. It's going to be hard, but try and time it out so that you cartwheel 8 times in the air when the elevator hits the ground.
Yeah, bounce off the walls or some shit.
Yeah, they don't go over anything else. I wish they would elaborate on if they've already called the fire department.
Yeah, that's probably why they didn't put it. They're like, damn, we didn't fucking call.
Yeah,
shit
we're fucking idiots.
That was my first thing. I wouldn't even call I would have called the front desk after I called the fucking fire, like 911. I would just call 911.
I'm going through the comments here. Yeah. This top comment says, this happened to me. The doorman refused to call the fire department. They wanted to wait for the tech who was an hour away. Luckily, we were trapped at the top of the building and got one cell phone bar. The fire department came within 8 minutes and rescued us. Apparently, buildings get fined for too many visits from the fire department, or they do damage to the elevators. So that's the reluctance to save people's lives in those moments, is that there's a hefty fine associated with too many repeated visits by the fire department. But okay, so that's what this person's saying, that they truly had no reception. Right. So I'm wondering that since these people look to be sandwiched smack in the middle of the building, and I'm sure I'm sure this elevator is not like on like the wall or outer edge of the building. It's probably somewhere in the center of the building. If you're truly like there, I wonder if that SOS emergency line isn't open to you.
Damn.
You know.
Damn.
So that truly might have been their only line of communication, and this bitch is like, I'm so sorry, there's nothing I can do right now. We're going to have to wait.
I swear to you. I don't care if she was going on a vacation. If it's her last day, I'm going to find out who the fuck she is. I'm going to the goddamn employee log, and I'm going to see, I'm fucking finding her.
Yeah.
And something's happening to somebody. I'll tell you that. That's all I'm saying.
That's a terrible situation to be in, for sure, on either side. I mean, like, because I don't want to get fired, right, if I'm her.
Yeah. But
then I might be like, oh, whoops. Oh, my God, my phone is just dialing 911 out of nowhere. I'm like, 911, how can I help you? Oh, my gosh. How did I even... Who's this? Is this 911? Oh, my goodness. Please don't put me in touch with the fire department. Could you transfer me? Is it possible for you to transfer me to the fire department? I guess we can do that. Oh, but it's too late. They're doing it. They're transferring me to the fire department. Oh my gosh. We definitely don't have a group of people stranded on our elevator here at this address. Are you ready with the pen and paper for the address? I hope not. I would find some workaround.
I'd be like, hello.
And then
yes.
And then when the fucking hotel manager comes through, and they're like, "What the fuck happened? Why didn't you call Jim? Why didn't you call the fucking mechanic like we told you? Didn't we tell you we'd fire you? You know, the fine costs more than it does to pay you in an entire year. An entire year's salary for you is what it costs for one of these fines. So you don't think but I didn't even realize I was on the phone with them. I tried to tell them, no, don't come. And you'll see that they record the phone calls. So I would find like the dumbest workaround possible, because I don't want to get killed by the people on the elevator. If I knew it was high chance that they die on the elevator, maybe I don't place the phone call.
Oh my God!
Like if they're, if I hear them on the other side, they're, we don't have it. I'm hanging up the elevator line, and I'm using the restroom. I'm gonna be on TikTok in the bathroom for 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm not gonna be getting any more phone calls from the elevator. No, I would never do that, because I'd never be in that position, because I'd never work at a fucking hotel to begin with. These fucking crazy people. I'm sure part of her reluctance to help is that she's like, oh, these are these dumb fucking people that wanted 12 extra towels at the pool for that one fat bitch who couldn't dry herself off with one like a normal person.
Oh my god.
These are the people that asked me 4 times today when the unlimited brunch is. Like I didn't already tell them. Like they need to be eating that much food to begin with. Yeah.
She like, bitch need to take a walk. Fucking take a walk outside now instead of in the fucking brunch line.
I can point you to our Weight Watchers information desk.
I can put you to our gym.
Oh boy. I think that's all we have time for, but of course, there's never a shortage on time for some advice.
Never.
Can we see what you're cooking in that noggin for these people out here to
Some
hear?
advice. One, always have like a backup phone for the fucking elevator get stuck or some shit. Or real talk, take the stairs, son. Some places don't have stairs, which I think is criminal.
I mean, that building had like 70 stories, though. Are you taking the stairs on the 50th floor? You're taking the stairs.
I'm gonna be fit as fuck. My legs.
Okay, sure.
Oh boy.
Sure.
I don't fuck with elevators, son. I don't like them.
Yes, you do. What the fuck are you talking? We just went to the damn museum. We were on the elevator.
Oh, well, were we in the elevator?
Yes, we're looking at the years on the elevator, and they're like, would you like to take the elevator or the stairs? And we're looking at the different 1860 whatever go by, and then all of a sudden we're on a slave ship at the African American Museum. We took the damn freight elevator.
I went in the elevator once.
Wow, Beth is the only elevator. Okay, sure.
Only elevator I've ever been on in my life.
I find it hard to believe that you're not using elevators, especially in a skyscraper.
If there's stairs, son, I'm gonna be like Ezra Miller. I'm gonna be running on the walls and shit. I'll be on my shit.
Here's what just happened, you guys, in real time. This is what happened. Mark my words. This is the day that, from here on out, Lorenzo never uses another goddamn elevator in his life. Like he's never used an elevator. Like he's never been on an elevator with me. Now here begins. Here's the line in the sand. Beginning and end of elevator usage, and we'll be at we'll be at a hotel or fucking whatever event and need to use an elevator and be like, I'll meet you guys up there, and then we have to wait 15 to 20 minutes for this guy to climb his fucking way up.
They run up 75
just to make a point. Just to act like he hasn't been using elevators his whole life.
You call me. I like got a towel. I got a stair towel to dab my sweat and shit. I got a water bottle. I'm like, hold up, I'm halfway there. I got to refuel. I've been sweating a lot. I'm like, hold up, I gotta pee. Is there a bathroom on that floor? I gotta run straight to the bathroom. Hold up, there's one right here. All right, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you have any? I know the song's over, but would you have any advice for the people who are stuck in the elevator, who can't get any help? You said bring a backup phone. I don't think having another phone is the problem. I think it's reception's the problem.
If it's different service, I don't know. They might have
a different service provider.
Yeah, or like
yeah. So what you're saying is be a woman and get all the potential products you might need and store them in
keep it in your purse and keep it on you.
Yeah.
Or like learn how to fuck with elevators and like keep a step stool in your purse so you could like bust out the top and have some gloves on you and like send some arm strength so you could climb the cables.
Yeah. That would turn into a game of Fall Guys for me. As soon as I see somebody tampering with the elevator that I'm in on the 50th floor, it's going to be a bloodbath. I'm stopping that at all costs. So all I need is for one fucking confident redneck to cut the wrong cable on my elevator and kill us all. No, I won't have. I'm gonna rule that elevator with an iron fist, and there will not be a mutiny on my hands. Not if I can help it. I'll have a whole squad of people. I'll have bodyguards, everything, and I'll make sure my enforcers take care of anybody who steps out of line in the hour and a half that we're stranded on this elevator. So I'll be damned if you're gonna tamper with the fucking. Yeah, hell no.
Oh shit! When you see me, how I jump up and I put my legs on the little handrails, and
I'm like, get him,
pushing up.
boys. Get him. Pull him down and rough him up. Beat him good. He needs to learn. He needs to learn what's acceptable within this hour and a half to 2 hour.
What if you gotta pee? You know, I drink a lot of water. I gotta pee a lot.
Like, suck it up. Fucking pee into your mouth for all I care.
I'm gonna piss in the corner.
Make it work.
But